Thanks for joining us, Dave. A few injuries to run through this week, and we might start off with Aaron Vandenberg, who's had a bit of a setback.
Yeah, look, that heel just isn't settling the way we'd like, unfortunately for Aaron. So we're just going to get a couple more opinions and just make a decision on where we'll go from there. But yeah, look, it's an unusual injury and obviously very difficult for him. You know, another disrupted season, but we're hoping to get some good information in the next week or so and organise a plan of attack from there.
And Paddy McKenna also out a bit longer than expected.
Yeah, look, Paddy had a setback last Saturday in his rehab and got a surgical opinion, and we decided to go ahead with surgery, which he had last Thursday. So at least we've got some definitive timelines around Paddy now, which will be 10 to 12 weeks.
Obviously, two of the bigger names that have been talked about in recent weeks is Jesse Hogan and Angus Brayshaw. An update on those guys?
Yeah, look, Jesse saw the surgeon on Monday. He was, really happy with, how the wound looked and, the operation and sort of how it went. He's headed back home for a few days of R&R with his family. So we'll, touch base with Jesse when he comes back on the weekend. Gus has, started running. He had a running session today. So he's essentially back working with the group now, and we'll just, take that week by week.
Young Filipovic hurt his hip in the VFL development.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just had a little hip flexor strain in the VFL development, so it'll be a couple of weeks.
An update on Max Gawn and Cole Garland?
Yeah, Maxie, like Jake Spencer, doing some really good work in rehab. Both of them are, pretty close. Jake probably just a little bit ahead of Max. But again, they're doing a lot of running, racking up a lot of Ks, started doing some ruck work in their rehab. So they're tracking really well. I think Gorney's 4 to 6 and Spencer's 2 or 3. Cole Garland, started doing some on legs loading this week, so he's tracking pretty well.
Some better news though with Corey Maynard and Tim Smith ready to go now when the VFL's back.
Yeah, look, obviously we've got a VFL bye this week, but both of those guys would have been ready to go. They'll train with the group on Thursday. And look to play VFL next week. And
Joel Smith, how's he going with his shoulder?
Yeah, Joel's going exceptionally well. He, is doing some great running sessions out on the track. Started doing some pretty solid footy work. What probably needs to happen, we need to work on his range and his strength down in the gym, but that's coming along every session. So I'm really pleased with where he's at.
All right, Dave, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, mate.